then good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another exciting and intriguing game right here at the University of Lagos Cricket Oval. It's match week 3 between Federal Government College Old Boys Cricket Club. We usually do call them FGC Warri, but they had to make us understand that they are called Federal Government College Warri Old Boys Association Cricket Club, and they will be taking on Government College Ugeli Old Boys Cricket Club. The game right here is a T20 league format of the Club Cricket Committee Lagos League for the 2023-2024 season. Quickly, before we put you through the test, let's just quickly go through the point table of the league so we can understand how the league standing looks like. Topping the league table is Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club. They are the league leaders, followed by Ibejuleki Cricket Club. Beg your pardon, the technical team is currently working on that. Okay, there we have it on the screen. We have Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club topping the league. I haven't played 1-2 with a net run rate of 1.95, followed by Ibejuleki Cricket Club 1, who have also played 2-1-2 and have a net run rate of 1.650. At the bottom of the table is Government College Ugeli, who have a minus 1.093 net run rate, and FG Federal Government College Warri Old Boys Student Association are currently third on the table. So it's more like a battle between the third position and the bottom of the table. And quickly, let's see who won the toss and what did they allow to do first. Umpires for today are Benga Akinriola and Temitope Onikoyi. The toss was won by Federal Government College Warri Old Boys Association Cricket Club, and they elected to field first. Scorer for today is Mainot Alao, and the match referee is Yemi Adigbola. Opening the bowling for FGC Warri is jersey number 34 by the name Miracle. So I'll be running you through the commentaries today. My name is Ayunusi Abayomi. Later on in the game, we'll be having Sheil Ajidagba joining in the comms box. First ball being bowled there by Miracle Solomon. Opening the baton is Emmanuel and Paul Pam. Up in the air, straight of the way down. Would that be the first boundary? Yes, it is. Lovely fall there by Emmanuel. Good intent from him. Good start. Oh, I beg your pardon. That was Paul Pam. Pam decided to go big on that. Paul Pam putting on jersey number 1. Goes big. What a good intent by Paul Pam there. Making his presence known. Miracle would have to draw back the ball. Good square cut shot, straight to 2 points. Oh, I beg your pardon, straight to extra covers where you have the captain of the side, Egosa Destiny, staying. Second boundary loading, and he has gotten another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries in this over already. Now it just seems like FGC Warri will be asking himself, is the start of a spin for the first over with the new ball and the power play the right call by the captain of the side? So much encouragement being given to him at the back end. Again on the leg side, back to back, 3 boundaries already in the first over. FGC Warri will be asking themselves, big question now. It's too early to have back-to-back boundaries in the first over. 12 runs already in just 5 balls. This is definitely not the way FGC Warri was looking for it. Last ball of the over. Again on the ground. Oh, drop catch. Drop catch. An opportunity to take Paul Palm away from the game. But was a drop catch by jersey number 18. And that brings us to the end of the very first over of the game. With 12 runs on board, Paul Palm hitting 3 fours in that over. And he's just 12 off 6 balls. It's 12 for no wickets after the first over. Coming from the Iwaya end of the field is Victor Ipoli. Very well bowled. Good start from Victor Ipoli, the medium pace bowler for Fega Kowosa. Lovely bowling again. This time with the gloves, putting on jersey number 39 is Salim Salau. Emmanuel Okudili, who's currently at Gully, decides to give Salim Salau the gloves for today's game. Up in the air, can that be taken? No, Dimeji has to race down. But Miracle Solomon, who was at mid-on, had to chase that down for just a single. Lovely bowling from Victor Ipoli. 3 balls gone already. I beg your pardon, that's 4 balls bowled already. Oh, very well bowled, but the batters will still go for a single. Good push there by the Nigerian under-19 opener, Paul Palm. Lovely catch there by Emmanuel Olowokere at covers. Took his time, took the ball, saw it, and Emmanuel has to just depart. And FGC Warri have just taken the first wicket and the last ball of the second over, but taking Emmanuel, Victor Ipoli the bowler. So it's 14 for 1 after 2 overs. As expected, there is a change of bowler. Destiny Chilemaya is coming in from the football pitch end. I think FGC Warri has actually learnt their lesson by not allowing Miracle Solomon come back to bowl his second over too early to use the spinner in the power play. But they have brought their traditional opening bowler Destiny Chilemaya, who is bowling now from the football pitch end, and the new batter is Esesele. Oh, very well bowled. Good start there from Destiny. Esesele is the new... Esesele Odion is actually the new batter who is currently on the non-striker's end. On the leg side to a square where Dimeji is. He picks it up with his left hand as usual and throws it straight for just a single. Oh, very well bowled. Odion and Destiny are both familiar foes, played their trades in the Edo States League. And it's been a big privilege to know that the league will be starting in next week, or by next week actually. Appeal for LBW declined by the umpire, Benga Kiriola. Just to say that the league at Edo State will be starting next week Saturday. 8 teams will be contesting for it. FGC Warrior having a quick chat in the middle. Was that a dismissal? It looks more like a dismissal to me. And Cecily is taking a walk. Information just reaching me now says that Cecily Odion was actually bowled. We thought that was an LBW appeal for, but it was later discovered by the umpire that he was actually bowled. From our end here, we actually thought it was an LBW, but good call there by the umpire and good sportsmanship by the batter. He had to take the walk. And FGC Warri has just lost the second wicket. It's 15 for 2 in 2.4 overs. 2 balls left to be bowled. Destiny Chinemania has just done justice. Lovely bowling again. But the young, tall man played on the under 17s and also had a straight at the under 19s. But he'll be looking to see how he can make his break into the national team. Kingsley is the new batter who faced the last 2 balls of the over. And now it's the end of the 3rd over as it's 15 for 2 in 3. Quickly, let's see the batting scorecard. There you have it on the screen. Paul Palm is currently north out with 14 runs off 10 balls. Cecily Odion, Emmanuel Agboma, and Emmanuel Agboma are the 2 batters who did not score double figures, but rather had less than what they expected. Victor Ipoli back into the attack from the wire end. Oh, lovely shots there, straight off the ground. Can that go all the way to the boundary? Yes, it is. Lovely fall there by Paul Palm. It seems to be his day today. Straight up in the air, goes straight down. It just seems Paul Palm just knows he needs to take the charge. And he has done it again. Back-to-back boundaries again in this game. He has had a swell time. And he just seems to have faced only 12 balls and scored 22 runs. 12 balls, 22 runs. Paul Palm, would we be seeing the fastest 50 in this league, in this game? Will Paul Palm be able to do that? He just got to the 22 mark. Good bowling there by Victor Ipoli. Keeping it on the first stump line, keeping it low, asking questions. Very well bowled by Poli, forcing Paul Palm to open the full face of his bat, but he was just lucky there was no fielder right there. Good thinking by Victor Ipoli, delaying the ball, keeping it low, not making Paul Palm flash the bat. White ball signal there by the umpire, Mrs. Temitope Onikoyi, whose husband is currently in Zimbabwe with the national team. They would be traveling all the way to Tanzania tomorrow for the ICC T20 World Cup holding next year at the Caribbeans, that's West Indies and the United States of America. Oh, lovely use of the wrist there by Paul Palm. Picks it up. 2 runs taken. Good running in between the wicket by the 2 batters. Talking about the World Cup, talking about Cricket World Cup, the ODI World Cup will be holding tomorrow. The finals is between the host India and Australia. Most people did write off Australia at first, but I told them, do not write up a team who is vastly experienced in terms of getting to the finals of the ODIs. And Australia will be looking to break the jinx of over 15,000 fans who will be putting on the blue shirt at the stadium in India. It's 26 for 2 after 4 overs. The captain of the side, Egosa, is now back into the attack from the football pitch end. Change of ball in. Would sincerely apologize for that technical issue. We had to just work on the glitches that you were experiencing on your screen, and which we have been able to do. So Isaac Oyemba is back into the attack after 5 overs. It's 32 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Isaac Oyemba is now bowling from the Iwaya end of the field. The voice you're hearing there is from the famous man we call Coach Ewa Enshaw. It's right here with us. Lovely shots there by the batter, Kingsley. Good use of the spin at this point in time. Good control, but couldn't beat the gap. Now the idea would be to keep Paul Palm off strike and keep Kingsley more on strike. On the ground, straight to point. A run out chance not taken. That was a slim chance. That would have been an opportunity to take Paul Palm away from the game. Oh, good bowling. Paul Palm trying to go big, but he needs to be careful that there's a fielder waiting for him right there. 2 fielders are currently out. One is at mid-wicket and the other is at long on. Good use of the wrist, straight towards backward of square, where he just had 1 run. And that single has brought us to the end of the 6th over. After the end of the power play, it's FGC Warri with 34 runs on the board for the loss of just 2 wickets. And quickly, let's run you through the batting chart. You have Paul Palm. Paul Palm is so much in sync today. He's just been going back-to-back boundaries. Boundaries upon boundaries, boundaries upon boundaries. That's what he's been doing. He's now on 30 runs off 21 balls. Would this be the fastest 50? Would this be the fastest 50 we'll be seeing in the league? Oh, drop catch, an opportunity given twice by Paul Palm. FGC Warri will be biting their fingers if this man FGC Warri will be biting their fingers if this man eventually scores a 50. He's now on 31 off 22 balls. That was a chance given in the platter of gold. But it seems the man who was at backward, I beg your pardon, who was at gully is currently on the floor. Quickly, let's see Paul Palm's chart. Paul Palm has 31 runs off 22 balls with six fours to his kitty. 140.91 is the strike rate. That man is so much in sync today. If he eventually scores a 50, he would definitely be happy to raise his back. Quickly, let's run you through the bowling chart as well. The bowling chart, you have Miracle Solomon who opened the bowling, considered 12 runs in just one ball, one over. And Victor Ipoli, Destiny Chinemania, Egosa, Destiny Agodo, and Isaac Oyemba have all bowled, considering 13-1, 11-2, with just only Ipoli and Destiny Chinemania having 1 wicket each. So I think Emmanuel Okudili is now fine. Yes, that's it, just putting on jersey number 17, the big man. I'm sure he's not used to fielding because we know him to always be with the gloves. He had that chance to take that catch, but he dropped it. Looks like he's a little bit dizzy, but he's on his feet, which means he's definitely feeling fine. So we're back into the game. Kingsley now on strike. Good ball in there by Egosa, forcing Kingsley to go back foot. The clouds are out, the sun is shining. We're left with 2 balls left to be bowled. On the ground, no run taken. $39 for 2 after 7 overs. Kingsley and Paul Palm's partnership is still what GCU are quite happy about, as it's 24 runs of 26 balls. Emmanuel and Paul Palm actually had a very good partnership as well, 14 runs of 12 balls. So GCU will be hoping that this partnership stays longer, probably until the 10 or 15 overs, where they would have wickets at hand to explore. Paul Palms go straight towards long off for just a single. Now it's 40 runs on the board. Good call there by the batters. Good running in between the wickets. Paul Palm saw the opportunity. He saw that backward square was just on the floor and he took advantage of that and went for the quick single. Just like we say in cricket, once the ball goes behind the striker, it's the call of the non-striker. And Paul Palm saw the opportunity for a single and he took it. Good bowling. But the young man from Edo as well, Isaac Oyemba. Now it just seems like Paul Palm is going into his shell. At first it was so explosive, but now he's going gradually back into his shell. He needs to find his rhythm back. But FGC Warri will be happy with what's currently going on. Goes down on the ground for a single where you have long off coming to play. Appeal for an edge, not given. And that has brought us to the end of the over. (42 for 2) after 8 overs. Coming back again from the football field end is now Destiny Chinemania. These two are familiar foes, Destiny and Paul Palm. Paul Palm's run rate now has finally dropped a little. Just seems like Fege Kowosa has eventually found a way to put Paul Palm. Lovely shots, but straight to Emmanuel Olowokere at covers. Extra covers, I beg your pardon, for just a single. That should definitely be a wide ball, and yes, it is a wide ball. Signaled there by the umpire, Gbenga Akinriola. Haven't hit a 6 in the previous ball. Kingsley. right, for those of you who have been waiting, we say a very big thank you for hanging in there. We've been able to rectify the visual effect that went down during some few overs, and it might be pleasant to say that Paul Pam has scored a 50. He just lost his wicket after chasing the white ball being bowled by Victor Ipoli. He nicked it to Selim Salah, the wicketkeeper, and he was able to man up 64 runs for 64 runs of 49 balls to his tally, giving him a total of giving him a strike rate of 15 of 128 runs, 128. So it's a 111 for 5 in 16 overs with just 4 overs left to be bowled in this first innings. FGC Warri or Fege Kowosa will be asking themselves, where did they get it all wrong? The man whose wicket they just lost, or whose wicket they just took, Paul Pam, was so destructive from the set go of this game, but he was only able to manage on. Victor Ipoli should be bowling his last ball. Oh, straight into the chest of the new man. We're into the last 4 overs of the game. Destiny Chinamania is now coming into bowl from the football field, and he has bowled 2 overs, conceded 5 runs, and has 1 wicket to his credit. Salako Aziz and Guts Favor are the 2 batters currently on strike. In the center for Government College Ugeli, And Salako Aziz misjudged the line of the ball. That was full, that was low. He went too fast before the ball arrived. And he just left his door opened. And Destiny Chinemania has taken the second wicket, which makes it the 6th wicket of Government College Ughelli, as it's 111 for 6 in 16.1 overs. Coming in is Ramon Adelakun, popularly known right here in Nigeria as Ray Money. Can he be able to steady the ship with God's favor? On your screen is the captain of Federal Government College, Warri Egosa. He has a lot of mantle and a lot of work to do. He has to find a way in restricting Government College Ughelli to a certain number of overs. I beg your pardon, to a certain number of runs. Ramon Adelakun now on strike. First ball he faced is a dot ball. Oh, lovely shot straight on the ground towards covers where you have Miracle Solomon. But the batters couldn't go for a single. White ball, forwarded towards the leg side. That's definitely a white ball. Another white ball, 2 consecutive wides. He has just 3 balls left to be bowled. So at this point in time, he needs to think. Oh, it seems like the thread of his inner boxes, in his clothes, actually is being loosed. That's one thing you don't get to see in cricket. He's pulling off the threads from his inner pants. Not something you get to see often on a cricket game. And Ramon Adelakun, having faced 3 balls, has gotten bowled. I don't know if you call that a silver duck or a platinum duck, but definitely it's not a golden duck. So in the space of 4 balls, GCU has lost 2 wickets for just 2 runs. And the captain of the side, Samson, putting on jersey number 77, is coming in into the center. He'll be looking. It's 113 for 7 in 16.4 overs. Samson on the center, facing the fifth ball of this over. Push plays it up away from the field, the bowler. And the voice you can hear right underneath in front of the comments box is the captain of the side. Wrong decision. Was trying to play it straight to long on. But that missed chance has brought us to the end of the 17th over with just 3 overs left in this game. It's 114 for 7 in 3 overs, in 17 overs. 3 overs left to be bowled. Quickly, let's run you through the batting scorecard. And there you have it on your screen. The only man who has scored a very huge, significant run here is Paul Palm, putting 64 off 49 balls. And bowling, getting closer to him was Kingsley, who had 23 off 26. Every other person there just managed to squeeze in some runs. Oh, straight back to him. Victor Poli couldn't dive to his right to continue the diving catch. Straight up again. Can he be taken? No! That should have been a catch. Solomon had the opportunity of taking the catch. He was just so reluctant. That was a half chance for him. So reluctant in taking that catch. And I just hope that wouldn't be haunting his side later on in this game. That's a wide ball. A signal there by the umpire. Mrs. Temi Tokwa Unikoi. Up in the air, can this be taken now? Oh no, another opportunity. Solomon has just been casual about taking these up catches. Twice it had happened in the space of 3 balls. Lovely 6 there by God's favor. Big 6. I think that ball must have crossed the blocks or had gone in. Or it seems they've, it's gone into the blocks. And you can see on your screen the match ref is trying to get balls in. Quickly, let's run you through the batting leaders board with that lovely, fantastic play. Paul Palm is currently top on the league with 99 runs. His highest score was 64 that he has today. He has a strike rate of 92.52 and he has just 150s with 12 fours and not 6. Closely followed by Solomon Chilemania, who has played just 2 games, has 62. His highest has been 43. Strike rate has been 79.49. He has no fours, no 50 to himself, has 4 fours and 3 sixes. And Salim Salah is third on the list. And in the bowling leaders board, we have Victor Ipoli leading with 9 wickets and an average of 8.67 with just 3 wickets, followed closely by Okeke Bonaventure, 2 innings, 6 wickets, and an economy of 4.3. Matches to come later on. It's gonna be today, as you can see on the screen, it's gonna be the clash of what we call the clash of the Titans. It's Ibejuleke Cricket Club 1 versus Government College Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club. Both sides will be slugging it out again in a traditional battle of the best. Two balls left in the 18th over. Straight over, mid wicket, and 2 runs taken. Easy, comfortable too. Sun is down, looks a little bit cloudy. Hopefully the cloud stays clear, even though the weather forecast says the chances of rain is 50%. Too full, way too full, and that has been dispatched to the boundary for 4. Lovely shots there by God's favor. Waited for it. The question is, was it within the waistline or above the waistline? That's the question the guys are asking. But nonetheless, that was a lovely shot from the young man. And that has brought us to the end of the 18th over, as it's 130 for 7 with 2 overs left to be bowled. Six bowlers have been used by this team. That's Fega Kowosa. And the only man who has taken 3 wickets is Destiny Chinemani. He has both 3 overs, considered 13 dots, had 8 runs with an economy of 2.67. That's the only man who has taken 3 wickets. He's closely followed by Victor Ipoli, who has both 3.3 overs, 9 dots, considered 30 runs, and just had 2 wickets. The captain of the side, Agosa, is back into the attack to bowl the 19th over from the football field end. Lovely shots there by Samson. Pushed away from Gully to first point to chase that down. 2 runs was taken. Lovely running in between the wickets by these 2 batters. I'm sure at the back of their mind they have a target of 150. That should be a wide ball. Yes, it is a wide ball. Tried bowling one shot, and that has gone to the wide. Slower ball this time. Good call by the batters. Samson said no run. Pushed towards covers, a quick charge. Oh, taking on covers, who was just quite sleepy, and that is even Solomon Miracle. Two balls left to be bowled. He misjudged the slower ball bowled by Egosa. And that's another dot ball. Lovely shots there towards the leg side. Deep mid wicket, it comes into play, he picks it up easily. But 2 runs taken, and they're taking advantage of the sloppy throw from Emmanuel Olowokere to go for the third. And after that 3 runs, it will take Government College Ughelli to 137 for 7 in 19 overs. The last 6 balls of the first innings. Who would bowl the last over? Destiny is the new bowler who is now bowling from the Iwaya end. Can he bowl 6 dot balls to give his side a breather as they have 137 to? But with FGC Warri's God's favor and Adebayo capitalize and push his side probably to 150. First ball is a dot ball. Very well played. Straight off towards the square region. Will they be able to go for two? Yes, two comfortable runs taken in the second ball. Oh, shot! Quick, and that's 4 runs. Lovely shot there by God's Favor. Picked it off the bounce. Swung this bat. Middle. And the boundary it is. Six runs already in 3 balls. How many runs can they man over? 7 to 50. 3 balls left. Drags it down. An appeal for runouts, and he's given. Good one there by Destiny Chinemania. God's Favor wasn't quick to return back to his crease. And the bowler picked it up and threw it back again. And the batter had to take his walk back to the pavilion. Good run out there by Destiny Chilemania. It's 143 for 8 in 19.4 overs. Oh, lovely shots. Good start from Babatunde. Straight on the ground. Lovely throw by Victor Ipoli. Oh, I beg your pardon. That's Coach Ute's son putting on jersey number 3. That was a lovely throw there from him at long off. Lovely throw from the young lad. Appeal for LBW not given, but that leg by should be signaled by the umpire to end the first 0 innings of this game, as it's 144 for the loss of 8 wickets in 20 overs. 145 it is. Quickly, let's run you through the match summary. As we have, there you have it on the match summary. Paul Palm, 64 of 49 balls, closely followed by Kingsley Uduak Godswill, 23 of 26 balls, and then closely followed by God's Favor Okoro, 22 of 13 balls. Destiny Chinemaya, 3 of 15 in 4 overs. Ipoli Victor, 2 in 37 of 4 overs, and Miracle Solomon, 1 in 39 after. We'll be right back for the second inning. Welcome back to the second innings of today's game between Federal Government College Ughelli and Federal Government College Warri Old Student Association. In the first innings we saw FGC Warri bowling 20 overs with just Destiny Chinemania, Ipoli Victor and Miracle Solomon having 3-2-1 wickets respectively. But top of the batting for Government College Ughelli was Paul Palm, who has 64 runs off 49 balls, closely followed by Kingsley Oduak-Godswill, who had 23 runs in 26 balls, and then God's Favor Okoro was 22 runs off 13 balls. Now, what is required of Federal Government College Warri is 146 runs in 20 overs. That seems like a high score, but I know it's something they can actually chase down. But nonetheless, it's still something that GCU would be able to quickly defend. And let's quickly run through the partnership ahead. And there you can see the partnership. The partnership that made more meaningful impact in this game was that of Paul Palm and Kingsley Oduak, who had 54 runs off 55 balls, and then Adebayo Sampson and God's Favor Okoro had 22 runs, had 30 runs in 18 balls, and then Paul Palm and Joel, yes, that was when we had a little bit of technical issues with the lighting, with the visuals, I beg, in which they had 34 runs in 15 balls. And then Paul Palm and Emmanuel, who were the opening pair, had 14 in 12 balls. And that looks closely to the way things panned out earlier on. Quickly, let's see if we could see the point table before the game starts. Yes, that's the point table that we have. Government College Ibadan are currently top on the table. The first and second will be facing each other in the afternoon game, and the Federal Government College Warri is currently playing the third game. I beg your pardon, currently playing their fourth game. FGC Warri are playing their fourth game now, and are third on the table with Government College Ughelli bottom of the table. So if Government College Ughelli wins this game, they would leapfrog over all the Indian teams. That's Monday Boys, United Cricket Club, Rising Side, and Island Titans. Samson to Salim Salau. What a quick start by Salim Salau, Nigerian under-19 opening batter, and also an opening batter for the under-17 side of Edo. Talking about league starting, the Edo State League will be starting next week Saturday. Leagues all around the countries. And the first wicket has just been bowled. It just seems not to be Solomon Miracle's day. Not only did he drop 2 catches earlier on, he also has just lost his wicket. That is a golden duck. And FGC Warri has just lost their first wicket in the second ball of this innings, as it's 1 for 1, 0.2 overs. Going in at number 3. Isaac Koyemba should be the next man going in. Putting on jersey number 37 is Isaac Oyemba. Good starts there by Isaac Oyemba, pushing it on the ground towards the onside where Midon had to run into pick for just a single. Lovely shot there by Salim Salah on the ground. Oh, low mistro. And the batters will just go for, that's 4 runs. 1 run converted to 5. That's something they don't want to have now. Too early for that. All this could actually make a team be a little bit demoralized. This is just a very funny cricket that we're seeing. A run-out chance, Samson didn't take that, and the batters eventually took advantage of it. There was no backup by Paul Palm, who is currently on your screen. Joel Tiber thought Paul Palm had the ball in his hands, and he just took his time away, and now it just shows that nobody is taking this game serious from Government College Ughelli. If they are not careful, they might be beating their fingers, as this was the same scenario that happened in the first innings of the first over. Oh, very well bowled. Good bowling there by Samson to end the over. It's 7 for 1 in 1 over. From the Iwaya end is God's Favor Okoro. Lovely shots, but straight to Paul Palm. That's not necessary. That was not necessary. Classic from Selim Salau. Picked it from the bounce, waited for it, and he found the elevation he needed at the middle of the bat, straight to the boundary for 4. Lovely shots there by Selim Salau. Oh, good attempt by Joel. Good attempt. If that had sticked into his hands, that would have been the catch of the day. But this looks like a big cracker. FGC Warri are pushing really hard. Oh, top edge. Would that race to the boundary for 4? Another boundary. It seems like Selim Salau is now the one switching roles for Paul Palm. He's just going back-to-back boundaries. 2 boundaries already in this over. Oh, I beg your pardon. That was Isaac Oyemba who went for that 4. FGC Warri are pushing really hard. And they know they need to really move this run rate really quick, as it's 20-1 after 2 overs. In coming into bowl, the 3rd over is very, very strange. Putting on jersey number 7 is Salako Aziz. Spin bowling into the attack. I hope this wouldn't be costly. Selim Salau 14 for 7, 14 in 7 bowls. Isaac Oyemba is 6 in 4 bowls. Current run rate is 10 runs per over. Required run rates is 7. 126 runs to win in 108 bowls. Salako Aziz bowls forward. Can this be taken? Joel runs underneath. Waited. Too much hesitation. That was a catch. That was a catch. He hesitated. He probably thought it's better I save the ball than drop the catch. Now he's just saying that he didn't see the ball. That was a catch. From our end here, we thought it was a catch, but Joel thinks otherwise. On the ground, lovely shot there by Selim Salau. Can that grace all the way to the boundary? No. Joel is there to pick it up. 2 comfortable runs taken. As expected, back-to-back 2s. No, very well bowled. But lovely shots there by Selim Salau. Going back foot for a single. Lovely shot. Can that race all the way to the boundary for 4? No. Good stop there by Akire Odion. Isesele, I beg your pardon. Isesele Odion. Good, lovely fielding there by Odion. Forcing the batters to go for 2 with the last ball of the over. Oh, wicketkeeper didn't see that. That was played with gloves. But the wicketkeeper wasn't quick enough to stretch his hands to take that catch. And after the end of the 3rd over, 8 runs was considered in that over. Brings their total to 28 for 1. How many runs is needed to win? And you can see there just 102 balls left to be bowled, and 118 runs is needed for GCU to win this game. "17 overs left to be bowled. 9 wickets for GCU to win this game. 118 for Federal Government College Warri to win this game. Who has more winning tally takes the day. Quick field change. God's favor is the bowler returning back to bowl. Bowls a full. Salim Salah was too quick. Didn't wait for the ball. Just swung his bat. He had a good intent, but he should have just waited for the ball. Played too early. Oh, very well bowled. Very well bowled by God's favor. Swinging the ball, looking for the edge of the bat. Good ball. 3 dots balls. That's what FGC Warri don't need at this point in time. But GCU will be glad that they already have 3 dot balls. Will this be the first maiden over of this game? Oh, lovely shot, straight on the ground. That'll just go for a single. Just 1 run. Edged towards 3rd man, where you have the captain. Samson picks it up. Just 1 run. Oh, lovely ball in there. Lovely swing of the ball from the young man putting on jersey number 27 to end the over. It's 30 for 1 after 4 overs. What a way to end that over. Isaac Oyemba had to play that all the way to the boundary for 4. That definitely actually did make up for the dot balls, as 11 runs was considered in the 5th over, bringing up a total of 43 for 1 after 5 overs. Current run rate has dropped to 8.60. Required run rate has risen to 6.87. It's 103 needed in 90 balls. Joel Tabat will be bowling from the Iwaya end to end the power play. Just like I said in the first innings, later on in the afternoon, we'll be seeing Government College, Ibadan Old Boys Cricket Club take on their arch rivals, Ibejuleki Cricket Club 1. In what? Judging well that both sides, that's Ibeju and GCI, have both lost 3 players due to national call-ups. White ball for Ibejuleki Cricket Club 1. They lost the likes of Ridwan Abdul Karim. He's currently on national assignment. So also is Hussein Prosper, who is on national assignment, and Sheye Olympio. And for GCI, you have Onikoyi Ademola and the Okwe brothers. That's Isaac, who's the captain of the side. Lovely shots there from jersey number 37 for just a single. Just like I said, Isaac Okwe and Sylvester Okwe are both won't be playing for GCI, as they are currently in transit to Tanzania for the World Cup qualifiers for next T20 next year. Stayed low, played on the top. He should have gone forward, down to have played that. Edged. Samson was at the wrong position. Samson now in the right position he should have been earlier on. Up in the air, who's going to take it? Bola wants it. Ramon wants it. Ramon drops it. Run out chance. Oh, overthrew it to the way from the keeper. The batters have gone for a single. Now, can they go back for the second? Yes, it's just going to be 2 comfortable runs. That was a lovely chance from Ramon Adelakun. Joel wanted it. Ramon called for it. And it just went in between his hands. And despite him picking up the ball, the batters still went ahead and took 2 runs for that sloppy fielding from the GCU fielders. Lovely shot on the ground for just a single. 97 runs needed in 85 balls, 49 for 1 in 5.5 overs. And that dot ball will bring us to the end of the 6th over. And that brings us officially to the end of the power play over. After the end of the power play, it's 6 overs, 49 runs, 1 wicket. Up in the air, can this be taken? No, so safe. Sampson wasn't straight, he was squarer. If he had stayed straighter, he would have been able to take that catch. But he was too far away from the ball. And now it's 50 runs on the board. And you can see he's just straight right where he's meant to be on the screen. Oh, too full on the ground. Extra covers comes into play, misfields. 2 runs would be taken comfortably. There's no doubt about that. Odion Isesele. It's the new bowler in. Now he bowls it properly. Voice you're hearing on the mics from the field is the captain, Adebayo Sampson. Very well bowled by Odion. Good comeback from him. 2 good dot balls. Love 3 dot balls already. Last ball to be bowled. Would that go for a single? Yes, just one easy, comfortable run. And that dot ball has brought us to the end of the over. I beg your pardon, that single has brought us to the end of the over. It's 53 for 1 after 7 overs. The run rate has dropped from 10 to 7.57 and it has climbed from 6 to 7.15. The spin seems to be doing what it's been called up to do. Joel Thabath, medium pace bowler, hails from Kaduna State. Oh, stayed low. that a wide ball? Not declared by the umpire. Good bowling by Joel. Keeping it on the off stump. He has more fielders on the offside than the leg side, so he knows what he needs to do. He has one slip, one gully, point, covers, extra covers, long off. He's trying to look for the edge of Salim Salau. He's keeping the ball low. That slow, medium pace is really giving Salim Salau so much trouble. And finally, he gets his man after 3 attempts, keeping the ball low, keeping it on the foot stump. And Salim Salau went big, swinged his bat, but Joel found the edge of the bat. And Salim Salau, after facing 32 balls, scoring 33 runs, has to depart as FGC Warri has lost their second wicket for 53 runs in 7.4 overs. Now, this is the wicket FGC Warri would hope will stay to the very end. Emmanuel Okudele is coming in. He has Isaac Oyemba. He has Emmanuel with him there. Oh, Emmanuel Okudele, yes, that's the new batter coming in. And Isaac Oyemba is also in the crease with him. So these two will be looking to build that partnership needed for them to be able to just quietly scale through. The run rate has dropped to 6.91 and has risen to 7.86. Two balls left to be bowled on his over. Can Joel do a little bit of wonders with his balls? All it takes is just one ball to dismiss 8 of the batters or break this partnership. Slow and steady, easy running. Emmanuel Okudele to Joel on the ground, but it was just, Emmanuel Okudele seems to be leaping. This is something that FGC Warri needs to worry about. The question now is, would Emmanuel Okudele be looking to hit the big shots, or would he be willing to run in between the wicket? Now you could see Azik Salako on your screen trying to reset the field. I think they've seen the opportunity in which they can take the big hitter Emmanuel Okudele out. The last ball of the over on the ground, straight to Ramon Adelakun at long off. Just one run to end the over. It's 55 for 2 after 8 overs. Up in the air, but that should be safe. Just one run will be taken. Now this is the call. Manuel Okudili asking for his two guards, as he does every time. Up in the air towards extra covers, but extra covers missed field that. And that ball has gone all the way to the boundary for 4. This is what we know Emmanuel Okudili to. This is what Emmanuel Okudili is known for, and he has just gone big with that. That should have been cut off by God's favor, but he misjudged the ball, and that has gone to the boundary for 4. So full up in the air. Who's going to take it? The wicketkeeper called for it. But I felt that was the bowler's catch. That should have been taken by the bowler. He was right in front of him. It was his catch to take. Allow someone like Emmanuel Okudili to survive that easy wicket. That might be costly. This will take us back to when Maxwell played against Afghanistan. Now he goes big. In between the long off and extra covers, Ramon Adelakun picks it up. But because of his limping, the batters could only take a single. Now it's not just about limping anymore. Emmanuel Okudili seems to be having a back strain. 1 run taken easily. Would we say old age is already catching up with Emmanuel Okudili? Too early to say. He goes big, very big. Has the maximum? Yes, he has the maximum. He has done it. Now they will be asking themselves that question. Why did we not take that catch when it mattered most? Emmanuel Okudili that we know has gone big for that 6. And that 6 is a way to end the over as a 68 for 2 in 9.0 overs. 78 runs needed in 66 balls. Current run rate is 7.5 and required has now dropped to 7.09. Manuel Okudili having faced 5 balls has scored 12 runs. Isaac Oyemba having faced 16 balls has scored 19 runs. Oh, lovely shot on the ground. Can Paul Palm cut that off? Lovely stop there from Paul Palm. Good fielding there from the young lad. He knew how important that is. And he had to dive to his left to stop that. Lovely fielding there by by Paul Palm. And lovely shot there by Isaac Oyemba actually. Good bowling by Joel Thibert, looking for that edge. Dot ball. Three balls left in this over. Straight on the ground, long off comes into play. Ramon Adelakun picks it up comfortably. 1 run taken. White ball. Not needed at this time, not to Emmanuel Okodili. Two balls left in this over. Joel Ball in his third over. Considered 12 runs and has only had 1 wicket to his name. Oh, very good, Nick. Can Aziz Salako picks it? Yes, he does. Good stop there from the big man. Oh, straight on the ground. Odion could have stopped that. Sloppy fielding from Odion Isesele. And that single will bring us to the end of the over. As it's 74 runs for the loss of 2 wickets in 10 overs. Now we're halfway through the first chase. Current run rate is 7.40. Required run rate has dropped to 7.20. 72 runs needed in 60 balls. If you're home, you can actually do the mathematics. Now, bringing in a spin from the football field end is Ramon Adelako. The man who faced 3 balls and didn't score a run will be looking to have a go with the ball and see if he can make a statement for himself. Ramon Adelakun to Isaac Oyemba. White ball is the first ball. Not the way Ramon would have loved to start. Over Ramon's head. Just 1 run will be taken definitely, since Emmanuel Okodili having issues with his leg in terms of running. So I'm not quite surprised that was just 1 run taken there. Goes big, can Samson take it? Samson runs underneath it. Ooh, dropped catch. That's the second drop catch given by Emmanuel Okodili. He had that catch in his hands. He should have taken it. He should have held on to it. And Emmanuel Okodili, just like Maxwell, has given 2 chances already, and they have not been taken. Dot ball, that is. And you can see Samson on your screen. He feels so disappointed with himself. He was the captain of the side. He knows he needs to take that catch if his team is in any way going to win. I think that ball did touch his pads or something. And we thought that was actually going to be a wide. Manuel Okodili having a change. So you could look at Samson. If you can have Samson on the screen, he's just moving up and down. I think he understands very well that he missed that chance. He should have taken that catch. Manuel Okodili had to readjust his glasses. Up in the air now. Who's going to take it? Jersey number 69 is underneath it. Can he take it? He drops it again. The third drop catch for Emmanuel Okodili in this game. This is so unbelievable. GCU will be eating their fingers now. 3 drop catches in the space of 15 balls. Now, Emmanuel Okodili knows that he has to just keep going big. 3 dot balls, 2 already in this over. Can Ramon end this over with a dot ball? And yes, oh no, he doesn't. Despite it all, 3 chances Emmanuel Okodili has given Government College Ughelli, despite the fact that he has a back strain, despite the fact that he has a pull in his leg. GCU could not take advantage of the gift that Emmanuel Okodili has been given, as it's 80-2 in 11 overs. Lovely shot on the ground, straight towards Ramon Adelako at mid, longer for a single. Emmanuel Okodili is in serious pains right now, despite giving 3 chances. Lovely shots there by Isaac Oyemba, straight to extra covers for just a single. Now you could hear the voice from the field as this Salako screaming at his side, telling them that, look, Emmanuel Okodele is limping. You need to take advantage of it. He goes big. Cannot go all the way to the boundary for 4. Oh, lovely stop there from the fielder, using his feet. But 2 runs taken nonetheless. $85 for 2 after 12 overs. I think at this point in time, Emmanuel Okodele should be thinking of retiring. The more he strains that leg, the more it might become painful for him. But FGC Warri will be hoping to keep him in. And there you have it. You still have Egosa, Emmanuel Olowokere, Destiny Chinemania, Ipoli Victor, Oladunjoye Oladimeji, and Ekene Obiora are still the batters left to bat. Ramon Adelako is back into the attack from the football field end. Flicked towards the leg side. Just 1 run taken. Emmanuel's call was so audible enough for everybody, even at the pavilion, to hear as he shouted, no, no, no. He's not willing to take the risk for the second. Goes big, but will be safe right in front of us in the 30th circle. At this point in time, I think GCU should understand that every time Emmanuel is on strike, he wants to go big. So the bowlers need to use their 6th sense to know what to bowl. He goes big, a shout catches the call, but no, oh, Samson misfields. Would I go to the boundary? No. Misjudged the flight of the ball, and the ball bounced and changed directions. Just like you heard from Coach Ewa's voice, the balls are very intelligent. They know what they needed to do, and they just did it easily. Now he opens the flash. Who's going to take it? Can Godfrey take? Oh, drops it again. Another drop catch. 4 drop catches today. I can say categorically it is Emmanuel Okodele's day in the center. You don't drop Emmanuel Okodele 4 different times, and he has just been dropped 4 times in this game. Despite the injury he has, despite the pain he's enduring, GCU hasn't just found a way to take advantage of this. Goes big. Can Joel take it? No. He picks it up comfortably. Oh, lovely throw there from Joel. Plays it up. Can he go to the boundary for 4? Oh, lovely 4. Ow! That looks painful. That definitely will be painful. And we have Paul Pam out on the field. He tried stopping it with his leg, but as the ball, just to use, let me use Coach Ewa's words, Ulu Balu. In Coach Ewa's words, the ball is very intelligent. The ball changed direction, and that 4 has brought us to the end of the over, as it's now 94 for 2 in 13 overs. This has become much more costlier. I must say, at this point, it just seems like FGC Warri would just have the last laugh. "52 runs needed in 42 balls. If Emmanuel Okudili stays to the 15th over, this might become much more costlier. Already it is costly for GCU. God's favor is back into the attack, jersey number 27. Oh, lovely shot there by Isaac Oyemba towards a lovely square cut to the boundary for 4. Now the boundaries are beginning to come in. 98 runs now on the board. GCU will be biting their nails shut very soon, I'm sure of that. Because how can you give Emmanuel Okudili so much life, and now it's really biting them in their toes. "48 in 41, that's what is required. 48 runs in 41 balls. Isaac Oyemba on strike. God's favor. Oh, lovely pull shot. But Kingsley is there to cut it off for just 1 run. Quickly. Let's quickly see the current partnership between these two batters. And that's what you have on your screen. These two have really done justice to the game. You can see the partnership, a partnership of 35 balls with a total of 46 runs. FGC Warri will be happy with this partnership. That's what they want. Oh, obviously it's just 1 run. There's nothing so special about that. A single is a single. And now they have gotten to the 100 mark. GCU will be asking themselves, how do they make these two batters stay so comfortable? As it's now 100 runs on the board for just 2 wickets in 13.4 overs. Seven overs to put up a total of 48 runs. Oh, lovely shot on the ground, straight to mid long off. Any day, anytime, that's 1 run. Even if you take a stroll like Kunle Adegbola, as we call slow, you would still get to the crease. Even if you crawl as slow as a snail, you will get to the crease. Emmanuel Okudili trying to go big, but because of the back strain he has, he couldn't go down. Now he has to play more of the top. But if I were the ball inside, what I will be looking for more now is to keep the ball low on the foot stump. Probably every time Emmanuel Okudili is facing the next over, bringing draws to bowl to him. But that dot ball has brought us to the end of the over, as it's 101 for 2 in 14 overs. 6 more overs left to be bowled.
Sorry.
How many runs is needed? There you see the partnership. These two have stayed longer than expected, apart from the fact that Selim and Isaac had a total of 32, but these guys have stayed longer. And what is required is 45 in 36 balls. Now you can see it on the screen. 45 in 36. Salako Aziz is coming into the attack to bowl from the football field end. Can he make a magic in this over that he has? Salako Aziz has only bowled 1 over, considered 8 runs, but he has no wickets. Now he has Isaac Oyemba, who is currently on 36 of 32 balls to contend with. Lovely square call towards the gully region. Samson picks it up. The batters will only go for a single. Slower ball. Tried pulling that towards the onside. The more Emmanuel Okudili tries to swing his bat, is the more he's going to be straining. He needs to play the ball accordingly, not the shots that he wants to play. Now that's it. That's more like it. That's more like it. That's more like it. Waited for the ball, played it straight, bounced twice before getting to the boundary for 4. And it's strange to know that even despite being dropped 4 times, Emmanuel Okudili has fished only 22 balls, scored 30 runs. This is so much remarkable from the man who came in with an hamstring and the back strain, and he's still fighting on for his side. Up in the air. Now Joel runs underneath it. Can he take it? He drops it again. This is now officially Emmanuel Okudili's match. It just seems like every time Emmanuel Okudili hits the ball up, the GCU guys think they are seeing the mouth of a lion, and they just keep dropping the ball. This chance is no chance different from others. Lovely shot there by Isaac Oyemba. Good stop by God's favor. This catch to me that Joel dropped is the simplest of all. He was right in his hands. Isaac Oyemba is 37 runs off 34 balls. Emmanuel Okudili, who has been dropped 5 times in this game, is 31 of 23 balls. This partnership is the longest partnership that GCU would go back home and be asking themselves, what did we do wrong? Goes big, straight, oh no. Good comeback there from Isesele Odion. It just seems like the ball, once he hits the bat, Emmanuel Okudili just said, you know what, I need you to move this way, I need you to move that way, and that is what the balls has been doing. Lovely shot on the ground. Just 1 run taken. 5 drop catches. That's so unnecessary from GCU. You don't drop Emmanuel Okudili 5 different times in a game. And the team, GCU, will be asking themselves, what did we do wrong? Or where did we go wrong? On the ground, just a single, definitely is a single. And it just seems like after that 5th drop catch, Emmanuel Okudili has finally found the way to his feet in running, because this time he was quick on his feet to go for a single. Now, at this point in time, what will be required of GCU in terms of bowling tactics? Look for the dot balls. Just find a way of getting at least 12 dot balls to put the pressure off their necks. But with these 2 guys in, and I think Emmanuel Okudili is finally getting the toll of his injury, because he has just dropped the bat. Run out chance. Wrong end, they would say, and Emmanuel is just saying he's not going for that second. At this point in time, the question is, what can Joel do to get Emmanuel Okudili out? Can he? Emmanuel has 33 of 25 balls. Isaac Oyemba now has 39 in 37 balls. What is required now is 35 runs in 25 balls. You just heard Coach Ewa said Emmanuel Okudili can limp through to victory. Oh, it's too full toss, straight to the boundary, maximum from Emmanuel Okudili. This is why he's still in the center. This is why GCU. I'm trying to crack my brain around the word I just heard. A foolish force. The FFF. That 6 ends the over. It's 117. Now it's 29 runs in 24 balls required. Very much doable. At first we thought it was undoable, but now it just seems like GCU will be biting their fingers. And you can see on the screen, 29 of 24 balls. 29 of 24 balls. Totally. 4 overs left. 24 balls left. 29 runs to win. Emmanuel Okudili is on 39. Isaac Onyemba is on 39. These two partnerships have brought us what FGC Warri will be happy about. And you can see there, this two partnership has brought a total of 50 runs, 50 balls, and has scored 64 runs, with Emmanuel Okudili having the highest contribution of 39. On the ground, straight towards Langan. Just one run. Goes big. This might go in between, and that's a 6. Lovely 6 by Emmanuel Okudili. Lovely 6 by the big man.
Have you ever heard of a situation where the one side, one captain of the side, volunteered to
End the game.
you might have a first case now?
It's 124 for 2 in 16.2 overs. Goes down the round. That's another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Emmanuel Okudili. 10 runs in 2 balls. That's a boundary 4. And that 4 has brought Emmanuel Okudili to 49 runs in 28 balls. This might be the fastest 50 we've seen in the league. 49 runs in 28 balls. 128. He pushes it down. Can he take 2 for it to get to his half century? Yes, he completes it. And raise the bat, Emmanuel Okudili. You have done it. Having been dropped 5 different times. 50 up for Emmanuel Okudili.
And he's on 51.
I think it's quite difficult for him to raise his bat as well. The injury is taking a toll on him. 16 runs needed in 20 balls. 8 wickets for GCU to salvage this game. Now I think the toll has officially gotten on him. He seems to be throwing up. And now they're asking for the next batter to come in. I must say, having done so much work, Emmanuel Okudili has finally decided to retire himself out. After scoring 51 of 29 balls, he now has to take that work, in which he's bringing the captain in, Egosa.
Why stay this long?
That's the question. He stayed this long, but I must say it did pay off. He scored 51, and GCU will be asking themselves, how did this allow this man survive this long? And there you have Muritala Folabi and Dimeji Oladunjoye carrying Emmanuel Okudili out. Let me use the word of a commentator international, Ian Smith, to Glenn Maxwell after he scored 201 against Afghanistan. He needs to be carried out. Emmanuel Okudili has officially been carried out, having scored 51 runs. It's 130 for 2 in 16.4 overs. The captain.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. Echo, sir. My sincere apologies for that laughter. It was just quite funny because how can you just come in and lose your wicket? Not only did you lose your wickets, you tried stumbling on the floor. And not only did you stumble on the floor, the pads actually did get off your foot. And you could see Destiny Egosa taking a walk back to the boundary.
The batter that just came.
And this looks like Chilemania. Or it might be Victor Ipoli. Either Victor Ipoli or Destiny Chilemania. Oh yes, it's Destiny Chilemania. 134-3 in 16 runs required in 19 balls. Oh, lovely shot there. Straight on the ground towards covers for just 1 run. And after the end of the 17th over, it's 133-3. Let's quickly see the batting scorecard just to see how everything did pan out. And there you can see Emmanuel Okudili with 51 of 29 balls with a strike rate of 175. Selim Salahu with 33 of 32 balls with a strike rate of 103. And Isaac Oyemba, 40 of 38 balls with a strike rate of 105. This 3 has demolished GCU in this game. Ramon Adelako. Oh, I beg your pardon. That's Samson Adebayo coming from the Iwaya end.
I think we should have gloves like right.
Yeah. Oh, lovely shot on the ground. Run out chance. Run out. Yes, it is. Run out chance, I said, from this end. I knew it was going to be a run out. And it was perfectly taken by Samson. Now the question is FGC Warri going to lose this game after Emmanuel Okudili was stretched out as they have lost 4 wickets? I beg your pardon, 2 wickets in the space of 4 balls for just 3 runs. Lovely throw there by Samson. Good comeback from GCU. Can they win this game? But please bear in mind, Emmanuel Okudili can still come back to finish this game. He's actually retired hot, not retired out.
Change wicket.
Oh, lovely shot on the ground, straight to Aziz Salako, who misfields. And they're trying to go for 2. Good comeback there from Aziz Salako for just a single. That was a drop catch there by the wicketkeeper, putting on jersey number 56. He thought he had the catch in his hands. That takes it. Catch number 6 being dropped in this game. 5 for Justin Emmanuel Okodele and 1 now for Isaac Oyemba, who is currently on 41. Shout for an edge. Umpire Temi Tokpe Onikoyi is less concerned about it. Now it just seems like GCU have found a rejuvenated energy. The umpire is declaring a wide ball. Yes, if it's definitely going to be a wide. If it didn't touch any of his pads, I think she just had to consult the striker's end umpire, Benga Kiriola, who had to tell her that it wasn't a wide. He touched his pads, and she had to recall the wide ball to declare it as a good ball. Now it's flicked towards the leg side. 1 run taken. Can they go for 2? 2 comfortable runs. Lovely running in between the wicket by the batters. 11 runs off 12 balls. That's what is required for FGC Warri to win this game. 135 in 4. 12 balls needed. What can happen in this 19th over? This 19th over will become the most important. Oh, drop catch there by Aziz Salako. Drop catch by Aziz Salako. It was lovely sweep there towards the square leg region. 1 run taken. Isaac Oyemba. It's 42 off 41 balls. 10 off 10. Oh, thick edge on the ground. Go straight. Would they go for 2? Oh, sloppy throw. He didn't stay strong enough to throw the ball. And 2 runs taken. And now it's 8 runs required in 9 balls. Dot balls is all that is required at this point. 3 balls left. Can 3 dot balls change the face of this game? 8 runs required. 8 runs required in 9 balls. 138 runs on the board. 1 dot. Oh, edge and given. You don't do that. If you are given, you walk immediately. He was questioning the umpire's decision. Victor Ipoli needs to be sportsman. That's so unsportsmanlike of him. It's 135. It's 138 for 5 with 18.4 overs. Now, everybody would have said this earlier on. If Emmanuel Okodele was in the game, this game would have finished earlier on than this. And now he has come to finish the game he started. Emmanuel Okodele is coming back into the crease. quickly, let's see the fall of wickets as it happened. There you have it. After Emmanuel Okudili was retired hurt, in just 8 runs, FGC Warri has lost 4 wickets for just 8 runs. Now Emmanuel Okudili is telling himself, look, I need to go back in to end the game that I started. Eight in 8. 8 runs in 8 balls. Goes big, straight on the ground. Can it? Odio Sesele couldn't go down to stop that. 4 runs. And that is it. 4 runs needed. 4 runs will be needed in 7 balls. Emmanuel Okudili has come in to finish the game himself. 142 runs for 5 wickets in 18.5 balls. 4 runs needed in 7 balls. Emmanuel Okudili, can he eventually be the hero just like Maxwell? 4 runs in 7 balls. Aziz Salako with the last ball of the 19th over. Oh, bat flicks up!
Oh, somebody should have cut the bat.
You could hear the voice in the commentary box. Somebody should have caught the bat.
Somebody should have cut the ball.
And now, after the end of the 19th over, who would have this power to see this game through for FGC Warri? Would it be Victor Ipoli or Emmanuel Okudili? Oh, I beg your pardon, would it be Isaac Oyemba or Emmanuel Okudili? The 2 who started it are currently in the center. Who would be bowling the last over? God's favor with the last over. A thick edge. Can Aziz Salako stop it? Yes, he stops it for a single. Now Emmanuel Okudili is on strike. What will be required is 3 runs in 5 balls. Emmanuel Okudili on 55. Isaac Oyemba on 43. $143 for 5 in 19.1 overs. 3 runs required in 5 balls. Is that a dot ball? Yes, it is a dot ball. A dot ball it is. 4 balls left. 3 runs to win. Emmanuel Okudili still on strike. Can GCU, through God's favor, find the favor of God to win this game?
Get it down there. Down there, come on.
Is that a wide ball? Yes, it is a wide ball. Not what you needed at this point in time. He had a good intent. He knew where he needed to drop the ball. But that ball is a wide ball. And now it's 2 runs required in 4 balls. God's favor has just given FGC Warri a lifeline. Still bear in mind, Emmanuel Okudili has been dropped 5 times in this game alone. Can he be the hero of this match? He plays it straight on the ground. He's quick on his feet this time. He's coming back for the second. A run-out chance not taken. And that 2 rounds has now brought us to the end of the game has just officially come to an end. And FGC Warri, all thanks to Emmanuel Okudili, has just won this game, putting up a total of 57 runs. And that's a lovely game. Congrats to FGC Warri. Congrats to Emmanuel Okudili, who played a very lovely innings. And I must say, GCU will be biting their fingers, having dropped Emmanuel Okudili 5 different times and dropping a total of 7 different catches, 7 different drop catches in this game. Congrats, GCU. Quickly, let's see the table as this game has ended. I know definitely GCU will still be the bottom of the table, and FGC Warri would have probably gone up the table. And there you have it. That's the league table for you. GCU still stays bottom of the table, having played 3 matches, lost 3, and FGC Warri maintains their 3rd position, having played 4 games, lost 2, won 2. Quickly, let's see the match summary of today's game. And the match summary says it there, and you can see it. In the second innings, you had Emmanuel Okudili, who had 57 runs in 33 balls, and Isaac Oyemba 43 of 42, with Salim Salah with 33 of 32 balls. Those 3 destroyed GCU today's game. Samson, Salako and Joel Tabat both took 1 wicket each. And the man of the match, or the player of the match, definitely would be Destiny Chinemania of Federal Government College, Warri. And ladies and gentlemen,